Going live, going live. Hopefully I have an internet signal. Hello, hello. Hello, Bob's Adventure. Adventure? I don't think I've met you. How are you? And yes, you're first. Yvette, does it show on yours yet?
Yes.
Let's wait a few minutes. For some reason, this wasn't showing up in people's stream, subscription things. So it didn't send out the notice like it was supposed to. How are you today, Bob?
Thomas Farm says, "Hey y'all."
Hey, Thomas. That's Lynn, right? I'm trying to remember names. I'm trying to make it a point to. Hello, Life and More Reloaded and Jamie's Little Farmstead. And there's Chrissy. You're Bob. Are you serious, Chrissy? Hi, Angie. And yes, okay, I got Thomas Farm Oakie's name right. I remembered something. So how's everybody doing today? I'll wait a couple more minutes for a few more to get in here. I can call you whatever I like. Just don't call you late for dinner. Hello, Victoria. How are you? I'm doing okay. Because I'm not, and my niece is on here too. I'm not allowing myself to get in my head over all this, this health stuff. So, like, no news is good news. Oh, and now it just got really dark in here. That's not going to work. I have to wait for the sun to come right in my eyes before I close that. No, Chrissy, that's part of the health stuff that's been going on. Like my super red cheeks. Underneath it is yellow skin, or not as bad as it was, but it's getting better. So this is going to be a shorter live than usual. I'm just going to keep it under 30 minutes and give you guys an update. Yes, I'm back. I went back to, okay, so on the health stuff, I went back to the doctors on Monday. They sent me to oncology and hematology. So I had a 3-hour appointment there. It was crazy because I was the only person in there. In both sides, there's one on each side. And so I went to one, they drew 3 vials of blood. They said that if something came back normal, they were rechecking my levels that they had checked on Friday. And they said if that came back normal, then she wouldn't need to see me again until September. And then, but she was originally looking at my levels over the past 3 years, which have always been a little bit elevated. So she said there's nothing to worry about. And then she saw the test that they took last Tuesday, whatever day that was. I think it was Tuesday. And so, hello, Nicole. And so they, so then when she saw the last test that they took where they were really elevated, that's when she said she was going to run more blood tests on me. So they took a total of 8 vials of blood yesterday from both arms. They had to stick me in both arms. But she said that if I don't hear back from her, she's just going to rule out leukemia. If it's not leukemia, then they'll have the other doctor from hematology call me back because it's an autoimmune something, and that my fibromyalgia could cause those numbers to go higher. And so she said, don't worry about anything unless I call you back. And then otherwise I don't have to go back until September. So, Yeah, no news is good news. And that's what she said. She just kept telling me over and over, don't worry, don't stress. Cause she knew they had me fill out this 19-page questionnaire on, like, they wanted to know what came out of my diaper when I was 2 or something. They ask you everything. Hey, sis. I was training video. I don't know what that is. I believe in prayer, and as you know, I've been praying, yes, and I've had a bunch of friends. My sister put out a prayer request. And like I said, I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. So when they start talking that C word, my anxiety just automatically goes up. And I chose this time to not do that. And I was really tired. So I just did a lot of sleeping and not much of anything else around here. So today my niece and I did get the composting toilet sanded and painted, one of them. So hopefully I was trying to get composting toilets built before the 24th of March so that we can get rid of the outhouse. And instead we're keeping the outhouse for another month, which is another $125 down the drain, but that's okay. Yeah. So the toilets, as soon as this layer of paint dries, I can go put another layer of paint on it and get that put in my sister's trailer tomorrow or the next day. And then we have like a month to deal with it before the outhouse is gone. So, oh, you were watching a training video. Oh, well, this is more exciting than the training video.
It's probably for paparazzi.
So what I wanted to come in here and tell you guys, this is like a little quick 30-minute live, but I'm quitting YouTube. I've just decided it just takes up too much. I'm kidding. April Fools. Okay, I had to do one April Fools is like my favorite holiday in the entire year.
You should have given them a time to accept it.
Nah,
No.
no, I can't do that. So, Chrissy stopped breathing. No, I'm actually going to do the opposite. My goal for April, because now I have some issues in my trailer here where I think a mouse chewed through some of the wiring, because all the wiring on my GFI circuit is stopped. I tried replacing the GFI circuit the other night. My niece is here. She's been staying with me the last couple days, and funny, not funny. Yeah. My niece has been staying with me the last couple days, and she heard a whole bunch of swear words when I was trying to change out this GFI in the bathroom. And because I thought it was a bad GFI outlet, that's usually the first thing to check. And I tried tripping the breaker. It didn't work. I tried tripping the GFI. It didn't work. We tried everything. And so couldn't get it going. So then I went to go change out the GFI. And there's like this much room in there. And it was a nightmare. But we changed it out. So I put another $25 GFI outlet in there and it still doesn't work. So I have no electricity in my kitchen, my bathroom. I think it's those. Oh, and my outdoor lights don't work because they're on the GFI circuit. So when that happened, it was like, okay, this is God pushing me to get my house done. So now I am, I'm pretty sure it's either mice or water leakage, because the back half of my trailer, which is where my kitchen is and the GFI, when my sister and I jacked up the trailer, the whole back end is all buckling now. And when I went back there and looked, it's like rotted between the walls. So there's a leak in there somewhere. So basically I need to get out of this trailer. My plan for it is to get out of this, get over into my house. So get my house, bust my ass and get my house done like I did on this trailer when I first got it. And then maybe this summer I can come back and rip out that back wall, fix it, put some metal on it and seal it up really good, because I'm not sure what's going on in here. But once I get out of the trailer, then I can rip all that out and figure out what's going on there. Smiling back. Thanks. Let's see. Hello, homestead engraving business. How are you? So yeah, so my goal now for the month of April is to steal my niece because she's been a huge help for me, and every day this month be over there at the house and working on it and getting as much done as I can, because my goal now is to move into the house by May 1st. It won't be completely done when I move in, but I want to get out of here because when I'm like very respectful of electricity, and electrical stuff scares the hell out of me. And when there's a short or something, so I don't know. I have that breaker off, but I don't know what other damage is happening in the walls, and it just kind of scares me. I don't want to stay in here and have it go up in flames or something, or leave my dog in here and I'm off working or something and have it catch on fire. Um so yeah, that's what where we're at with that. My goal is get the house done, work my butt off on the house. I also need to, I got, see, how many straw bales did we get? 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we got 12 straw bales, and we're going to get 8 more. And I need to start conditioning those so that I can start planting in them. I did get seeds planted outside, started. So I do have some lettuce coming up. But I started tomatoes, lettuce, peppers. I'm trying to remember what else. I have a video on it. I just was too tired to edit, so I haven't edited it yet. So hopefully in the month of April, my goal is to work every day and put up some kind of video each day, because I want to focus on working on the tiny house and not so much on editing video. So I'm just going to be putting up short little videos each day of what I got done. And then hopefully by May 1st, I can move in, at least to be sleeping over there and have electricity over there. And then I could do the rest of it later. The other thing is I want to get the insulation up before it gets too hot over there. And, it's too difficult to work in it because there's no insulation. So yeah, goal is May 1st. Let's see what else. Still have no car because my car is still broke down. It's just sitting there. But I think that was all my updates, guys. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'm sure my sister's going to ask when she gets her daughter back, but is she still in here? I'm not seeing any comments, so I don't know if it froze. Is it still playing, Yvette?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my comments froze, so I don't see none. Let me go here.
My mom said, "Hey, what up?" Along the river, homestead said, "Still going here."
They like froze on my side. Oh, okay. So, sis, you might get your daughter back in May.
Comments are right over your face.
Are right over my face, so you don't have to look at me. Oh, my family's so brutal. I know I should have it going on my phone, huh? But
that's what you have me for.
Yeah. So, Patrice, were you in here when I was talking about the doctor? Move the camera. Why would I move the camera? No. Oh, well, the doctor's thing is if I don't get a phone call back, I don't have to go back until September. So praise God. So you can see my face. You're on your phone, huh?
Yeah, she's on her phone.
Yeah, you don't need to see my face. Yeah, she's watching on her phone. She's laying in bed. Oh, don't put it in landscape, dummy. Put it in like straight, like this, straight up and down. Thank you, Life Reloaded. Life and More Reloaded. Life and More Reloaded. What's your first name? Did you already tell me? I probably won't remember for a while because, like, I'm old and senile.
Angie Crawford.
Angie. Okay. You did tell me already. Now I remember. I'll probably ask you like 12 more times and then, no, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. I'm really hoping for some dry weather this week so that we can get out there and get the electrical done. The electric has to go underneath the house, underneath the door, and then back up into the kitchen. And so I don't really want to crawl around underneath a house when it's pouring down rain, or like this week it's been hailing and stuff. So just been putting it off. She has animals here. She's actually coming back tonight, but I'll call you after this live and let you know. Dang, I lost my helper. Praying for help with building and car. Yeah, I have a neighbor down the street that was helping me. He was in some of my first videos on it. He's the guy that was helping me put the windows in, but he's also gearing up for, we have a historic schoolhouse here, and you're not supposed to swear in here, Patrice. I had to approve that. We have a historic schoolhouse nearby, and the schoolhouse has each year we have a plant sale where all of us start plant starts, and then we sell them down there, and all the money goes to the schoolhouse to help pay for their land tax for the year. And now with this coronavirus thing, he's got like, I think he said over 1,000 plants started, and he's a master gardener. This is Clark, the guy that helps me with the house. And he, so he's got like 1,000 plants started. And now we don't know if we can have the plant sale. And plus everybody else is growing stuff. So it'll be interesting. It might be like one of those plant sales that you drive up, you say what you want, we hand it to you, and then you drive away. Because we have to be able to get the tax money for the school somehow. So I'm not old and senile. Well, I'm old, but I'm not senile yet. My sister below me, that's saying shoot, she's the senile one. She's the one that I was teasing about stealing her license again. I used to steal her license when I was a kid, when I was like 17. I would steal her license so I could go to the bars. And I was like, yeah, I don't need to steal your license anymore. Wait, I could steal it for the senior discount. So anyhow, so this was just going to be a short live. It's actually going to be shorter than I thought it was. But I just wanted to give you guys an update and say, yes, I am going to get content up this month, constant. That's the goal for this month, is to just work every day, concentrate on work, not so much on videotaping. So the videos will probably be horrible, but I'll try and update you guys each day or every other day or something throughout the month as we're going and get this house done. So I love you too, sis. I'm not 90 years old. My mom is 80. She'll be 80 on the 14th. And she always says, I'm not old, so you can't be old. So I guess I can't be old. Hi, Walker Family Farm. Armida Perez, check out Sow the Land. Jason just video on farmers market keeping social distance. Oh, really? I'll have to go check that out. Because we do have a farmers market. It doesn't open until the summer, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. We also have a fruit stand down the street in our little town here. It's not down the street, it's like 6 miles away. But and that's still open right now because it's considered essential. So the difference is ours is a plant sale, where we're just selling the starts, but I don't know if they're gonna yeah, and I do watch Sow the Land. I just am behind on videos, so I'll have to go check his out. Yep. Yeah, we sell plant starts just to make up money for the taxes for the historic one-room school. So quantity, not quality. Other words, We just like seeing you. Yeah, there'll be a lot of quantity. We'll just see how much it makes sense, but it'll be more vlog style, I guess, than showing what I'm doing or what have you, because I just really got to get busy on building it. But anyhow, so I just wanted to check in with you guys, play at least one April Fool's joke on somebody. And okay, tell me guys, what's the worst April Fool's joke you've ever been a part of?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. My mom told me that when I wanted to go to Japan for an 8th grade field trip, she told me that she had lost her job and we would be losing the house.
That's bad. Hi, Harvey Farm and the Red Shed. Hello, how are you? On my next live, yeah. I'll tell you the worst one that I was ever a part of, but I wasn't, is a couple years ago. My sister still works at an insurance, what you call it, the big office, the underwriters, and she works. She has other coworkers there in the office, and I said, "Oh, well, you ought to do this trick where you make Skittles." Let me see if I can remember. It was Skittles, Reese's Pieces, and M&Ms. Just the chocolate M&Ms, and you pour all of them in a bowl and you mix them all up. And alone they don't taste that bad, but if you grab a handful of them and put them in your mouth, it's the most disgusting thing. Oh, they were sour Skittles too. So she had sour Skittles, regular Skittles, Reese's peanut butter, and then the excuse me, and then the chocolate M&Ms. Absolutely disgusting. And so she mixed them all in a bowl and put them out for everyone at her office, and nobody knew who did it. And everyone was like, she said, you'd hear them grab some and she'd just start laughing because they'd throw them in their mouth and they would go, oh, yuck. And they'd be spitting them out. Well, what she did was she mixed them all together, left them in the office. And then that night she brought them back home. So her and I were eating them. And all of a sudden we were like, we should have left some separate at home so we could eat the leftovers, but they were all mixed together. So you'd have to eat one and hope for the best because all the S's and the M's rub off on them all. So anyhow, that was the worst one that I was ever a part of, I think. But we've done many, many, many April Fool's jokes over the years. Yeah, it was not one she ever did again. But it was pretty funny when it lasted. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Had to help the kids. Oh, welcome back. I'm actually signing off Walker Farm Family. I always want to do Walker Family Farm. I always get it confused. And everybody, if you want to go over to Along the River Homestead, if you don't know Chrissy, go on over to her live because she's going to be starting here in about 7 minutes. So anyhow, I will see you guys all next week, but I will be uploading more content, more vloggy stuff this week as I build. So stay tuned for all that, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. End stream.